One of the best expressions I've heard from people is, I don't know, but we can think about it. It's beautiful. It's like, yeah, I don't know, but maybe we can reason together. I think you'll agree with me that no single human being on earth has the answers to all of life's most difficult questions. Oh, you know it all. You're welcome to skip this video. Just kidding. But I know, you know, we know that we don't always know it all. But for some reason, it's sometimes difficult for us to simply say, I don't know, as an answer to a difficult or tough question, especially when it's about a sensitive area of our lives or when it has to do with an area of life where we are fairly knowledgeable in. Practical example. You're a Christian, someone asks you a difficult question about the Bible or Christianity or about Christ Jesus. And sometimes people ask questions about the Bible and about church and about Christianity and we genuinely don't know the answers to. It's difficult to sometimes say, I don't know. And it's understandable. You've been a Christian for 10 to 15 or 20 years and you expect yourself to know a lot. And sometimes you get asked some of the most basic questions about Christianity or your faith and you feel like you ought to be able to answer. But the reality is that we don't know it all, like I said. And sometimes the only answer is, I don't know. Well, turns out I found a new virtue and it's in the saying, I don't know, as an answer to a question that I genuinely don't know the answer to. It's not a virtue on its own. It kind of emanates from the virtue of sincerity, but specifically concerning being sincere about the things that we don't know or lack knowledge in. Without talking too much, here are 3 things saying I don't know does for me and why I love to simply say, I don't know. Number 1. Saying I don't know forces humility on me. It's like my magic word against being defensive. If you don't know how easy it is to lose your humility, then you haven't examined yourself well enough. I mean, tell me how easy it is to sometimes judge people or certain situations in life that in reality we don't know a lot about. Saying I don't know acts as a switch for me to remind myself that I value being humble and it's the way of Christ. Christ himself bids us to take upon his yoke and learn from him because he is humble, he is meek. So simply saying, I don't know when I truly don't know reminds me, be humble because you don't know it all. Secondly, saying I don't know opens me up to listen, think, and learn with and from others. I mean, I feel my heart opening up and my eyes glowing to just learn from people, to think and reason together with people instead of feeling like I need to say something meaningful all the time. When you don't know, just say, I don't know. The fun part here is that simply saying I don't know when you truly don't know gives one the open space to express themselves freely without fear of being judged or being wrong. It's an open space to say, I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to think with you. I'm willing to learn from you. If we learn to say, I don't know, in most of the heated arguments that we have sometimes as humans, we would save ourselves from anger, from resentment, and all these feelings lead us on to do things or act in a certain way, sometimes to slander people, to say things about people that we end up regretting. Just say, I don't know, when you truly don't know. And that is one of the key reasons why I have been super conscious about practicing to say, I don't know, when I truly don't know. Now, the third thing is about being vulnerable. As humans, our natural disposition, our posture towards receiving knowledge or wisdom isn't always right, unfortunately. Being able to say, I don't know, naturally puts you in a posture that says, I am teachable. You can show me. So what it does simply is that it makes you vulnerable It exposes something that you don't know. It exposes a part of you that needs correction, that needs tweaking, that needs improvement. And that is very important as a leader, as a follower, just as a human. Being able to make yourself vulnerable will put you in a place where people can easily interact with you, people can easily tag on with you and believe that you're for real. I mean, who wants to be with a person who knows everything, who has an answer to everything at every point in time? If you're a leader and you know everything, people will not enjoy following you. There comes a time that you have to show vulnerability. And I don't mean in a fake way that you just say, I don't know, when you truly know. I mean, when you truly do not know, just say, I don't know. One of the best expressions I've heard from people is, I don't know, but we can think about it. It's beautiful. It's like, yeah, I don't know, but maybe we can reason together. It quickly binds people together. It brings minds together. And what better way to approach something that is sensitive, especially when it comes to religion, race, and a lot of things. If only we would put aside our prejudices and sometimes just admit, I don't even understand. What do you mean? I don't know, and confess to some of the things that we lack understanding in. We would bring a lot to the discussion, and we would feel the connection and fill up the gaps in the areas of our lives. So these are 3 reasons why I love saying, I don't know. It makes me humble. It opens me up to listen, think, and learn. And it makes me vulnerable. And I want to be intentionally vulnerable with the people that I care about and the people that I know hold an important place in my life. I'm fairly new to posting videos on YouTube. I would really appreciate if you could drop some comments, some feedback in the comment section. It would really help me know where to improve. And you can be very specific. Is the sound okay? Is the content good? What do you also have to add to the content? Let's engage ourselves in a discussion. I want to learn from you too. Thank you.